Yep.
Not much to say. It ain't much you can.
And go ahead. My bad, Smitty. You were saying?
No, I'm just saying it ain't much you can say, man. When it's when you lose to a 3-12 team, and everything is upside down and everything looks backwards. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just skeptical at this point, bro. I'm trying to be as positive as possible. It's hard to be positive when you the most positive person in the room and nothing is changing the outcome. We got to do better.
Yep. Let's talk about it now. Let's go.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Yeah, welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 125. Welcome to the Week 18 edition of Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Missy Miss Kukai Khan. You represent the Birds with my guy, Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
I don't know, man. Do I use every analogy but nice? I mean, we lost another one, bro. I mean, people are gonna say everything they can about us. We made some mistakes, but I don't know. It's I don't wanna let's go to the next subject. I'm doing straight.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it because everybody in the mama from 49ers watching this game, the boss Cowboy on Twitter, and the rest of the Cowboy fans having themselves a ball. To everybody in their mama just celebrating the fact that Philadelphia Eagles lost to the Arizona Cardinals 35-31. The Cowboys can win the NFC East with a win over the Washington Commanders away, or us losing. But we're in the playoffs, man. But yeah. So go ahead, Smitty. Let it out your chest. How you feeling? What's your reaction? Go ahead.
Oh, bro, listen. I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, like the Nick Sirianni experiment with him calling plays is just crazy, man. I mean, we hoping for the Commanders to win against the Cowboys with Sam Howell as they quote. Come on, man. Listen. Hey, look. To all is well, man. It's a happy new year for everybody, I hope.
Happy New Year, man.
Hey, man, listen. we had some turmoil, man. We got some things we got to work out. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's players. I don't know if it's play calling. I don't know if it's whatever. Um, we had the opportunity 28 days ago to control destiny. We lost three straight, and we just lost the fourth one. With a win in between, but still, I mean, it don't feel great. You know what I'm saying? Even if I beat the Giants or whatever, I mean, it still doesn't feel great. And I don't like how the NFL played the situation. They should have let the Cowboys play at 1 o'clock. They should let them play at 1 o'clock. If they win, then we could rest. We sit back and rest if they win. But now we gotta play. We gotta risk it. Um, I mean, how do you express losing to the Cardinals, man? The defense, I told y'all before, they keep saying it's bend but don't break, but it keep breaking. I don't understand where's the bend, where's the fold, where's the flexibility. I told y'all I wanted the young guys to come in. Like it's ridiculous, man. I mean, it is what it is at this point, though. We deserve everything we're gonna get. We don't deserve anything extra, anything for free. If we gotta earn it, we gotta earn it, and we gotta get it the hard way. We gotta get it the hard way. You have aspirations to do certain things as a team. You have goals set in the off season, and no matter how you got to get it, you got to get it. So at this point, um, if you got to play on the road to get to the NFC Championship game or to the Super Bowl, then guess what? You're gonna have to play on the road. You're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to win games. At this point, you really can't argue with the outcome. We have all the talent in the world, and Nick Sirianni, for my opinion, from my perspective, like it's at that point, man. It's really to the point where it's like nobody has any type of grit, any type of fight, any type of anything. It's not really nothing going on. It's looking crazy right now. At this point, I don't know if how many fans have thrown in the white towel. I'm not gonna do that. That's not part of me. I stick it out until we eliminate it from the playoffs.
Yeah.
But right now, man, it's looking like we gonna have to get it the hard way. And teams have gotten it the hard way. Don't get it twisted. It's teams that's gotten it the hard way. Guess what? The good thing about it is you either live or you learn. And right now we living. We ain't learning, we living. So we're gonna have to turn it into a learning lesson and start understanding we could beat any team, bro. There's no team out there that I'm scared to play. The Niners, the Cowboys, Seahawks, anybody we've played, we lost to,
What
I
up,
would play
King?
them 10 times out of 10. I wouldn't skip out on playing them ever again. Like it doesn't make me feel any type of way. But at the same time, we have to come with our game. We can't come half stepping. We can't come bull jiving and shucking and jiving around. Listen, that game against the Cardinals really showed me. I feel like Nick Sirianni, man, he got his hands too deep in the pockets of the offense, man, and he won't let the reins up because the first half, to me, looks totally different than the second half. The first half looked like we was inventing the wheel, bro. It looked different. It looked like we was trying things we hadn't tried before. Because nobody in the chat, nobody here for this live can say they had Julio Jones on their prize picks for 2 touchdowns. No, on their fan duel for 2 touchdowns. It just didn't happen. But guess what? Then all of a sudden you come out in the second half and you go back to let's just try the bull jump. Let's just try the same stuff we've been trying for the last 3 weeks before when we was losing. Let's go back to that. Let's not capitalize on being up 21-6. Let's not go out and be the same team we was in the first half. No, we're gonna go out and adjust something that's working. I didn't get that. I just didn't get it. Why do you adjust something that's working? It's no point of adjusting when you beating a team with it. Keep going back to what you was doing in the first half until they stop it. I didn't see any of the creative juices flowing in the second half. They just went lackluster. They started playing the same stagnant football they've been playing for 4 weeks, where we lost 3 and squeaked 1. Like, how do I tell the fan base as a content creator to go in this game against the Giants, against a team we should have beat, just like we should have beat last week, the Cardinals, and say we're gonna win the game. I mean, I could say that, but am I starting to look untrustworthy at this point? Because I mean, my word has been we're gonna change it, it's gonna move, it's gonna get better, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, it's gonna do, and it hasn't done anything. Cool Cat is at the point where I'm beating a dead horse by even feeling the way I feel about my team because they aren't changing anything. They really aren't changing anything. And if they don't change something quick, and I mean, they say you can't change how you run overnight. You know what I mean? But at this point, we got to change it overnight, man. Like, because if Smitty gone, so now you really gotta figure out how to make the offense even more, you know what I'm saying, dynamic. Because you got to get the playmakers involved now. Now you got to use Swift a little more. You got to use Goddard a little bit more. AJ. I don't know who steps in Smitty's spot. Is it going to be Julio Jones? Is it going to be Quez Watkins? Is it going to be the guy we just picked up and he's on the practice squad? I don't know who they're going to put there. But we got to start inventing the wheel again, dog. We're going to have to go back to the nitty gritty. I don't say the basics. But it's probably something we got to figure out, man. And it's unfortunate because the same stuff we've been asking them to stop doing, to stop repeating, to stop putting in rotation, they keep doing it. That wide receiver screen with Smitty blocking is not a good idea, man. It's not a great idea. He is skin and bones, bro. There's no reason he's out there making blocks. It is no reason. If you're gonna run the screen, run it with Smitty and have one of your bigger receivers blocking, because that's not working, bro. We tired of seeing it, and now we paid the price for it because every week we see that same play, and it's either the Julio Jones or it's to Alameda or it's to, you know, these unnecessary screens where Smitty, our smallest guy on the team, is blocking. It's making no sense, bro. And I'm really upset because I know Nick Sirianni is sticking his hand in the pot and he's not letting Brian Johnson do his job, but nobody can see it from the outside looking in. And all they can do is blame Brian Johnson because his name is offensive coordinator and they assume he is the ultimate play caller, and he is not the end all be all. He has a guy in Nick Sirianni who thinks he's an offensive genius. And we have learned he went 2-5. He is not an offensive genius. And it's showing up now, man. We seeing the remnants of that, and we got to do something about it. And Cool Cat, if we don't do something about it, we're gonna be first round exits.
Yeah. For me, it's like this. And salute to King in the chat. My brother from another mother. Salute to you in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Subscribe to King DV's new YouTube channel. Put your link in the description, in the chat, King, so everybody can subscribe to your channel. By the way, for me, it's like this: the stuff ain't coming off the wall, and it's still fly Eagles fly, and it's still Jalen freaking Hurts until it's not. But it's like it's hard. It's hard. Because on one side, you're in the playoffs. On one side, you're in the playoffs. For the grace of God, you're still in the playoffs. But on the other side, it's like this team is hot garbage. Let's be real. The 2023 Philadelphia Eagles is not good. The defense, the worst defense in the NFL. In the history of the Philadelphia Eagles football. Like last year, you had 70. This year, you got 41. You barely got takeaways. You don't stop the run. You don't do anything defensively. Offense. Last year, my quarterback had like 6, 7 interceptions. This year, he got 14. This year, he had 14. How? Now, I don't know if it was Nick Sirianni. And I don't know if it was Brian Johnson. I don't know who it was. After we got the Jonathan Cannon kicks the off, that play. What's it called?
The onside kick.
Offside kick. Thanks, Smitty. The offside kick. Someone explain this to me. QB sneak. First of all, Jordan Mailata was holding somebody. 10-yard penalty. That's the first thing. Last week against probably the Giants, 1st and 20, Jalen Hurts throw a bomb to A.J. Brown to get a first down. Guess what they do this week? 1st and 20, QB sneak. 2nd and 20, QB run.
2nd and 13, because he got 7 on the first one.
Yeah.
So the second down should have easily been a pass play to AJ or Smitty or whoever.
Goddard.
And then it could have been 3rd and short, and then you're in position to either run the ball or pass it. But no, you run another QB sneak.
No, 1st and 20, QB sneak. 2nd and 13, like you said, QB sneak. But 3rd, bubble screen. To Kenneth Gainwell to the point where, like you said, Smitty is out for at least 1 to 3 weeks. And you kick the field goal. And then you hand it to your defense to stop Kyler Murray, who went up and down the field before you had the ball to begin with. And they scored a touchdown. And game over.
Well, it wasn't game over. I mean, we end up doing something at the end, right? But at the same time,
we went down the field to the.
What was that offense at the beginning of the game, though? Like, what was that offense at the beginning of the second half when all you had to do was a few things? Like, listen, cool cat. I'm gonna tell you this, right? I think if we bench Bradbury,
please,
we bench Bradbury, and we just need to rejuvenate some things, man. Listen, Blankenship. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to instill confidence in Blankenship right now. You know, because I seen Sidney Brown play better football than him in a few snaps. It's hard to believe, you know, Blankenship the guy, but if that's who they got the faith in, I just need him to step up. Just need him to play better football. We gotta do something on the defensive end to get aggressive. I've been watching a little film. I've been seeing, like, we just don't look like a unit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wondering what a pass rush at is because nobody is pass rushing together. Everybody is pass rushing to get to the quarterback, but nobody's thinking about nobody else on the field. Like, the pass rush is really not there, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah. So before we get to the grades, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll try. Everybody on Twitter or X is saying, fire Nick Sirianni. What's your thoughts, Smitty? Do we fire him? How do we do this? What's your thoughts?
I think listen, I honestly think it's almost to that Doug Peterson moment, man, where they're gonna give you the opportunity. It's not gonna be downright fire, right? But they're gonna give you the opportunity to let somebody come in that can actually control this offense, and you willing to give them the reins to that type of thing, because they're not with the personnel you keep bringing in. The DC is probably going to be somebody they probably want a veteran. You know what I mean? They probably going to bring in some veteran guy, probably bring in a veteran OC, or at least an OC with some type of history. He ain't probably got to be a veteran, but a little bit of history if they do get rid of Brian Johnson. Or, you know, it could get to the point where they don't want to make moves because he's stubborn, like Doug Peterson was, and he end up out of here. I can see it going either way. I mean, this ain't one of those cities where you come and be stagnant and we cool with it. I mean, you will get fired, you will get let go, we will move on. So, I mean, it depends on what he want to do, I think, in this offseason.
For me, like you said, it depends on what he do. If he don't get rid of his offensive coordinator and defense coordinator and get some changes, then yeah, it might be time, because all you had to do was win this game and beat the Giants, and you win the division. The NFL, like, how? Like, how do you go? This is something that bothers me also. How do we go from now losing to the 49ers and losing to the Cowboys? Okay, reasonable. It happens. But then you lose to the Seattle Seahawks. Then you lose to the Arizona Cardinals. What this team don't realize is outside the Jets, if you lose since you lost those two, you lose the tiebreaker. You lose the tiebreaker. All the Cowboys got to do is beat the Washington Commanders, man. The Washington Commanders are trash. Don't come in here and tell me, oh, they have a chance. They have a chance against the Washington Commanders. Got a chance. No, they don't. They don't. They don't have a chance. We said that against the 49ers. What happened? Got almost blown out. The Cowboys are winning that game versus the Commanders.
Hopefully.
You had an opportunity, man.
I ain't giving them nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you, Cool Cat.
Yeah, I know.
They should win that game.
Yeah, they should.
It definitely should win that game. But am I guaranteeing a win? Nah, never.
Yeah. It's just you had opportunities to win this division. You had opportunities and you failed. So now you're going on the road. Now Tampa Bay, fine. Tampa Bay, it happens. It happens. You might win, you might lose, it happens. But you're going on the road to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you might be facing the San Francisco 49ers. Someone explain that to me. Now, do we have a chance against the Buccaneers? We beat them. But do y'all trust this defense? Do you trust this defense? Do you trust Nick Sirianni to leave this offense alone and get it together? Do you? I'll wait. Someone's like, what's your thoughts on that, Smitty? Yeah, I know. Speechless, because he knows.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
The
Bucks a little bad, though.
The Bucks, okay.
The Bucks.
We might slide away.
We'll beat the Bucks, but I don't know about after the Bucks, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I get a little skeptical.
You might slip by and find a way to beat the Bucks, but then you might be facing San Francisco and Santa Clara.
Now we go. I don't know. At this point,
go ahead.
At this point, we gotta be. We're gonna have to figure it out. We don't know who we can beat. Let's just
had an opportunity to beat the
Arizona. The Bucks just not. Hold on, Dank. Didn't the Bucks just get smashed through there, man?
Yeah, they did. I think they lost.
Don't tell me I think they just got blown out by the Saints. Don't tell me they hot. And they just got beat by the worst team in their division.
Who they lose to? Because they lost.
I think they lost to the Saints like 20-0 or something like that. They got blown out.
Y'all let us know who did
find it right now. I know they just got blown out.
Because the Bucks did
right here. Bucks got beat 23-13, but they got them 13 in Dookie minutes, man. Game was over. They got beat really 23-0.
Bucks lost
23-13 to the Saints.
Yeah. So beating the Bucks
but the score really was like 23-0 going into the fourth quarter. They got no 13 points in Dookie minutes, man, when they had done sat the starters and stuff.
Yeah. So you do have a shot to beat the Bucks, but outside of that, then what?
I can't answer after that.
Exactly. So the best
man, I don't think the Cardinals the worst team. I think the Panthers the worst team.
Yeah.
Cardinals is one of the worst teams though.
Yep. So point blank period. Do what you gotta do and just do what you gotta do. Because really, Normally, I would come up here and say we own the Giants. We got a penthouse in the hills of New York, New Jersey. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's grade some of these players and people. Jalen Hurts, he had himself a solid game outside. Well, the Hail Mary interception happened, but he was 18 of 23 for 167 yards, 7.3 average, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, was a sack, and a rating of 100 and something. I gotta search that. So go ahead, Smitty. What's false on Jalen?
Yeah,
What?
y'all so negative, dog.
What?
The fan. I'm just reading the comments, bro. They come on. Listen, we could Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he played good. I mean, I can't really, you know, be mad at what he did. He was able to. He played with the amount of time he had the ball. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. He had 3 touchdowns. You know, he was doing his thing until you know whoever tweaks the offense, and then everybody get out of sorts. It seemed like nobody ain't participating. But if I had to give him a grade, man, I'm probably giving him a B. A B. He get a B.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'll give him a B as well. So let's get to the playmakers first. The running backs and the running backs. Even though we barely run the ball, we ran Swift 13 carries for 61 yards. We ran Jalen Hurts 8 carries for 25. Kenneth Gainwell 2 carries for 5. If you want to talk about the running backs first,
I mean, what do you do when you have 4 carries in the second half? Oh no, you had 7 carries in the second half. 3 of them were quarterback draws, and then the other ones was to your running back. So I mean,
yep,
I don't. How do you grade somebody when they're not getting the ample opportunity to actually do something with the rock? Like 13 for 61 should have been way more. He really abused them in the second half, but it was too late to even try to implement it, and they weren't smart enough to do so. So, I mean, if I had to give a grade to the playmakers, man, the running backs, I'm probably giving Swift like the same thing, a B. I probably would have gave him an A, but he didn't have the opportunity to receive the A. So
yeah, I'm with you. I'm giving them a B as well. Now to the wide receivers. I'm gonna miss Smitty because he hurt, but he had 3 receiving for 30 yards. AJ Brown 4 receiving for 53 yards, and Dallas Goedert 5 receiving for 47 yards and a touchdown. Julio Jones 2 receiving for 34 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the wide receivers in Dallas Goedert.
I mean, what do you say? I mean, we play good football at points. I mean, we just didn't play the whole game good. So I mean, they did decent, man. I mean, it probably should have been way better. Seeing what you was going up against, it probably should have been way better. That's kind of when you look at the numbers, it's kind of ridiculous that it's that low for people. You know what I'm saying? And the 2 touchdowns came from Julio Jones, somebody who wasn't on anybody green card, and said, take Julio Jones for 2 touchdowns. I definitely didn't have it. So at that point, man, I mean, it's simple as it was what you were able to get with the opportunities you received. So I'm gonna have to give them probably the same grade. I'm probably just give them a B.
Yep, B as well. So before we get to defense, any game balls for the offense side of the ball?
Probably Julio Jones. Yeah, probably Julio. I mean, DeAndre Swift always get a game ball from him because when he do get the opportunities to carry the rock, he does do what he's supposed to do. But if I had to just give a game ball out, it's probably Jalen, Julio, Swift, something like that.
Yep. Jalen, Julio, Swift for me as well. Dallas Goedert had a touchdown, so he gets some game ball for me as well. So let's get to the worst part of this side. You want to start off, Smitty, with this?
F, F minus. What's the lowest grade you can get? NA. Hold on. Let me see. Somebody in the comments, tell me what's the lowest grade I can give. I think it's NA. I think a 0. I think that's the best grade you can get is this defense right now. They are really poor, man. It's nothing they do. It's nothing they doing right now that's well. It's nothing they do right now that's well. They're not rushing the passer. They're not stopping the run. They're not stopping the quarterback. They not intercepting and stopping receivers. We got one interception, which Sidney Brown, and then he don't even get minutes after earning it. When they should have just said, hey, let him play at this point. He playing the best defense right now on the field. No, they put Reed Blankenship back in. So right now we not earning our keep. We not playing good football. Is ugly. Yeah, man, it's F F F F F F F F F F F. Some more Fs. Yeah, we got to get it together. And if we don't get it together soon, cool cat. Ice.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on ice. We're gonna be doing draft content, man.
Yeah. Exactly. For me, I'm with you, Smitty. Like, what grade would you give the worst part of your team? Like seriously, what grade would you give the worst part of your team? But an F. Like you had all you had to do. It is not even a joke. All you had to do. Hold on. Let me give y'all the numbers for Kyler Murray. Hold on. Let me search because I want y'all to hear what Kyler Murray and these people did. Hold on. Because when I tell y'all these numbers, y'all gonna be busting out laughing when I tell y'all this. Hold on. Okay, here it is. I got it on my phone. Kyler Murray in this game. Y'all ready for this? Kyler Murray was 25 of 31 for 232 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was only sacked 1 time and a rating of 116.7. Jalen Hurts was 118.4. Now, the running game, James Conner, who I don't even know who this guy is. 26 carries.
Hold on. James Conner is legit, man. He came from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
James Conner been legit for like some years. He not no scrub. He not no young guy. He been in the league about 6 years. He had a good run in Pittsburgh too, bro. He's decent. Yeah. They traded. Yep. Remember, hold on. They traded for him. They ended up traded like D Hop, and some other things to get when they got him on the team too.
Right. My bad.
No, they traded their old running back. Dang it, the starter before him. They traded him to the Texans, and they ended up signing James Conner and picking up D Hop. That's what ended up happening.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great running back because he had 26 carries for 128 yards. 22 long, 4.9 average, and a touchdown. Their wide receivers, Michael Wilson, 4 receiving for 35 yards and a touchdown. Michael Carter, 1 receiving for 6 yards and a touchdown. James Conner, 1 receiving for 5 yards and a touchdown. So Kyler Murray gave James Conner, Michael Carter, and Mitchell Wilson 3 touchdowns.
Imagine, Ash, if they gave the man 28 carries. Just imagine. Oh, and Ewing, look, go back. You want to watch it? Go back and watch it. I watched all 22, right? He plays 1 snap, and then he's out for like 7 snaps before he come back in and play again. Brown, like, I don't understand that. But if I see a dude like that make a big play, he's not just playing 1 snap after that. He's going to play multiple snaps because that's the type of energy we need. We need to instill. But dealing with dudes like Matt Patricia who calling defense he's not really comfortable with, you make those type of errors, man. It just happens. And I really don't know what to do on the defensive end but bench Bradbury. I mean, at this point, you might as well just sit the man and let the young dudes play. Bro, listen, I really been watching Ringo. Like, real talk. Like, I know people like, Smitty is because he playing. No, like, I really been watching him play. And I know the Dallas game, was very suspect. It was very suspect. But the last 2 weeks, he's like really been able to get some legit playing time. The man has been playing well. He's a little handsy though. Now he do get a little aggressive because that's just his nature. But he literally is probably excelled faster than Ricks, which I didn't expect. Ricks was, because Ricks was initially the first one we let get some minutes. He looked like the better, but Ringo is really looking good, bro. I'm willing to go with Ringo and Slay into the playoffs.
Yep. And by the way, yeah, go ahead.
Maddox and Roby, whichever you want. But Bradbury gotta go.
Yeah. OG said, didn't Bradbury get paid? He's not going nowhere.
Man, we'll take that cap hit. We'll definitely take that cap hit. June 1st, we cut him for like $10 million. We'll take that cap hit.
Yep. Especially with Kyler Murray having, listen to this, 5 carries for 24 yards. That was the defense yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. That was the defense. Not one person, only, let's see, who had a sack? Who had a sack?
I don't remember seeing one.
Jalen Carter was the only one who got a sack. Jalen Carter.
And I barely remember that.
That's the only guy. Jalen Carter was the only one.
Hold on, OG. Yeah, you ain't said it best. We paid Carson Wentz and took the cap hit. Carson Wentz was like a 30, 40, almost $40 million cap hit. We took that 36, I think, like 36 and a half. We ate that. We'll definitely eat 10 million.
Exactly. So if you want to know what my grade is for the defense, like Smitty, it's a big fat F. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah, dang. I'm watching it in the background, boy. That thing is classic right now. 20-20. It's up. It's up. I wish I could see this much fight out of my team. Shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Twitch Digger says Carter got that sack where the quarterback fell down. Yeah. No game balls for the defense, right?
Man, if you think I'm giving out the game. Oh, Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown. Yep. Sidney Brown is the only one who gets a game ball. Coaching.
Yeah, OG. Look, OG, I know the numbers. I ain't even got to look at it. I know the numbers. Hey, Cool Cat, when we signed it, I was looking at the numbers. All right, so what's going to happen if he fall off? All right, 10 million. All right, cool. We June 1st. Holla at you, brother. You can go get picked up somewhere else, dog. We done. I'm done. I'm finished. Finito, Bradbury, and anybody in the chat that's been here for the last since Ricks got on the field. Like I've been like Bradbury need to go. So it's been about 5 weeks consistent. I ain't changing up. He got to go, man. He's not it. He's not making good plays. He ain't making plays at all. He just really. And then listen, why? Yes, look, I just seen a stat earlier. Why did Hassan Reddick have double the amount of dropbacks yesterday than he had all season? Why did he double his dropbacks? Why? Why is the Hassan Reddick? This ain't Arizona, man. That's when he played linebacker. That man is a edge rusher. Let him rush the passer, bro. All that extra junk is crazy. Hey, Rob, we ain't calling him Trash Bear. We gonna call that boy Raspberry. He's sweet.
Exactly.
He's sweet. They can do whatever they want to him. They be like, oh, what Bradbury at? Oh, he over there. Send anybody over there. You can send the fullback, tight end. You can send a big fat 350, 60-pound lineman out there and say, you know what? Let's do it.
Hold on. Miss Ash says, Nick said, I didn't even hear from Nick Sirianni today, and I didn't really care. Nick said he was trying to trick him.
Yeah, he tricked his damn self.
So, you got anything on the coaching?
But at this point, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They need to have a meeting of all the minds, and somebody need to get slapped. That's my grade for the coaches. Everybody need to get in the room. Coordinators, position coaches, everything. Head coach, everybody get in the room. And whoever the problem is, Nick Sirianni included, put hands on them. Somebody put hands on them. And then we're gonna have look. If somebody put hands on them, we're gonna have a good playoff. It's gonna be something you never seen before. We're gonna play better than we played all season, man. Somebody need to get some straightening because all this arguing on the sideline,
Yeah,
all this
I don't like
faces.
That's crazy, man. The fact that we went from the Super Bowl to now players arguing on the field, not players arguing on the sideline. Are you kidding me? And you got A.J. Brown, no fault of his own, and I respect that, and we'll talk about that next. A.J. Brown not talking to the media. I agree. Hey, A.J., salute to you. I get why you're doing it. Because this offense is it ain't trash because we got you, Smitties, Jalen, Goddard, Swift, and the best offensive line. Think about this before I continue on with A.J. Do y'all know that this might be the last time BG, Flex, Lane, and Kelsey played at the link?
Shit, it ain't. Rob, what you gonna slap the side for? He fine. They don't put him in the booth. He ain't got nothing to do with it. He don't need to get slapped. My main issue is Nick Sirianni, bro. If I was in the meeting, I lose my job. I ain't gonna need a lot to you, cool cat. I probably walk right up on him and put hands on him and be fired. Cause I just can't take stupidity, man. I can't do mediocrity. I
love Nick Sirianni to death, but this got so because sooner or later this little goofiness, and you is built for this city. You are, but sooner or later this is gonna be. You arguing with all the players on the sideline. A.J. Brown don't want to talk.
Cool cat. Michigan might have just blowed the game, bro. He tried to fair catch on the 5 and he lost track of the ball. He fumbled it and recovered it on the inch line. They like this far from the end zone, bro. Wow, that's some Philadelphia Eagles shit right there.
Yeah.
How I see it going, that's exactly what we would have did. Game on the line, you fumble it and end up on the inch line with a chance to get sacked for. This is crazy. Nah, man, we gotta do better, cool cat.
Yeah,
I don't know I don't want to blame nobody because blaming people is like, you know what I'm saying? It's bad, but it's like when you got a coach who ain't willing to like just be like, hey, I ain't doing the best for it, like, bruh, we hey, battle, look. At this point, somebody need to do something. Only thing I could calculate in my brain that'll work right now is somebody getting slapped into reality. And the reality is right now, we aren't 11-5 because we're 11-5 team. We're 11-5 because we have 11-5 staff.
Yeah.
We have a staff that don't know what to do. They making grave mistakes. They not doing what you expect them to do with this opportunity you have in your hands. Is at that point where somebody might need some straightening. Somebody might need to be reprimanded. I don't know what to call it, what to do about it, but somebody need to sit down and have a conversation and figure out, hey, can we fix this? And if we can't fix it, then that means somebody getting fired.
Yeah, because how in Guy's name is like this. Shane Steichen leaves, and it's not always on him. We got to be better than that. But Shane Steichen leaves. He's close to taking Gardner Minshew to the playoffs. We're losing to Arizona. Yep. In Indianapolis, they motivated, they hyped, they happy. We over here losing into Arizona arguing with each other on the sideline.
No, it wasn't even an argument this week. It was literally just shaking heads and people looking at each other crazy. Last week was the arguing.
Yeah.
This week, nobody didn't want to argue. They were just like, Shh, I told you last week.
It's like I told you so. Something got to be done, man. Something has to be done.
Bro, hold on.
Like,
Hold on real quick.
No problem. What y'all think while we wait for Smitty? What y'all think? Cause I don't know. I don't know. Like, what y'all think should happen?
I mean, for real. I mean, it's at that point, man. It's Howie might be a problem. All these moves we having to make. I mean, Howie might be a problem. Howie might need to go. I mean, I don't want to say that though, but somebody a problem.
Somebody is like you're 11. You was 10-1. 10-1. Losing to 49ers and Cowboys reasonable. They're best teams in the NFC along with you.
Let's stop saying the Frank Wright shit, man.
Maybe Frank.
I don't want nothing to do with Frank Wright either. Give me a whole nother coaching tree if we gonna move on. If we gonna decide new coaching staff, new head coach, give me a new coaching tree. I don't want that same coaching tree. Because Frank Wright, all them, they part of that same coaching tree. Give me a new coaching tree. Go get me a coaching tree of something different. Because if we're going to bring the same coaching tree back in here, we're going to get the same results. You got to move on from that. Let's go get something different, man. Let's go get something different.
Exactly. Simple as that. Hold on. I don't know what to think. This falls on Lurie.
I mean, Lurie got something to do with it too. I mean, at the end of the day, he the owner, so he set the standard. If he don't want something to go a certain way, I mean, it's easy for him to hit the red button too.
Exactly.
Miss Ash, we replaced the whole analytics team when we brought in Nick Sirianni.
We got rid of them all.
Everybody that was here pretty much with Doug left. We brought in a new training staff. And we brought in a new analytics staff, which keys into why Howie Roseman was better at drafting the last few years. We can keep the analytics. Get rid of the ones that's you ain't got to listen to the analytic department. You can tell them to shut up and go play your ball. I mean, it's just what can they say? Listen, Jigga, they not performing. I don't want to hear the dude that ain't performing either. Look, cool cat. A dude on YouTube trying to tell me how to run my YouTube, and he got 2 subscribers, and he ain't making no moves himself. I can't listen to him. And Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Lane Johnson, and Kelsey, everybody messing up. Who we gonna listen to? Dang, we gave them one of our coaches. They got our D-back coach. We might, man, see. Listen. People didn't want to hire that man as the head coach. You might should have just left him here. Denard Wilson probably should have been the head coach, man.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's at the point where something gonna change. I don't know what's gonna change, but something gotta change. And if it don't change, we're gonna be in the same predicament in a few months. Same way we're looking now.
Yep. And remember this, y'all. This might be the last time that Fletch, BG, Lane, and Kelsey played in the Eagles uniform at the Link.
Nah, Lane ain't going over.
Oh, Lane. Well, Kelsey, BG, and Fletch. My bad.
Yeah, that's the 3 that's on the 1-year deal. Lane still got a contract. He said he's gonna play out his contract. So
yeah. See what I mean?
Probably the last time they played together, though. It might could have been the last time they played together.
That's what I kind of meant. Yep. That's what I kind of meant.
It might be the last time they played together. I mean, at the end of the day, it go down as a good run, though. You got a Super Bowl out of it. Good run for you.
Yep. It won't be easy to replace the GOATs, but this organization gotta try.
Listen, I mean, I hate to say it as an OG fan, but could the OGs be the problem?
What you mean by that? Go ahead, explain.
I mean, sometimes just not being like, oh, are they playing bad? So they the problem. Like, not even in that sense. But what if it's at the point where it's like they not stepping up, they not stepping in, they not setting stuff straight. You know, I see their body language and their facial expressions too. It ain't looking leadership quality. If I was a leader on a team, bro, I'm coming out. Hey man, come on, bro, we got this, man. We can win any game, anytime. Let's go. It's like, yeah, man, y'all see us, man. We've been playing, man. You know, we've been trying to put it together, but we're disappointed in ourselves and we need to get it together. Like, that's the sound from Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey. All of them sound disingenuous. They sound beat. They sound broken. It's like, yeah, man, we got to get it together. We got to figure it out. I don't know what's going on right now, but we're gonna go into practice and we're gonna get it together, because if we don't get it together now, we don't got much time. Like, keep hearing that over and over, repetitive. This is an opportunity where we can learn. It's like that. Like, are they inspiring, or are they turning into the same type of what is it called? Like, when you get stagnant, you start getting into the same routine, same talks, same speaking, same, you know what I mean? You become repetitive. Like, is it to the point where, like, the OGs, people aren't listening because you looking just as bad as we looking at the same time?
Could be.
Just a question.
Could be.
Just a thought.
Yep. All right. Besides, okay. So, despite the fact that we were the 5th seed, despite the fact that the defense is trash, despite the fact that Nick Sirianni basically lost the locker room, there's a game on Sunday. Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Football Giants. Smitty, you got any thoughts or no? Didn't think so. Okay, let's give our final thoughts then.
Thank you. If you keep playing the way you play now, you're gonna be on the same boat when Noah built the ark, because the Eagles are gonna be flooded. You're gonna have to get it together soon. I'm not out on my team. I feel like we can get it together, but it's still at the situation where you gotta perform on the field. I can't make excuses, and they need to stop making excuses too. You either get it together now, or you don't have much time to get it together. So listen, man, I think we just, like I said, I think we can beat anybody. But can I tell you right now we can beat anybody and it actually be true? I don't know. So until we get it together, I don't know. But we gonna see what happens Sunday, man.
Yep, and for me, this stuff is staying on the wall. I'm loyal to this team. I bleed Kelly and Midnight Green. I'm basically on the SS Philadelphia Eagles ship. It's like the Titanic. I'm basically sticking on the, like this on the ship. I ain't going nowhere. But man, this team got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do in the offseason. A lot of work to do this weekend in the playoffs. You already embarrassed us in the regular season. Can you at least try to fight before you get eliminated in one of these games? Can you at least try to have heart before you get eliminated? Because that's the only reason we're even talking about it, because y'all in the playoffs. Show some heart in both games. And then when we get to the divisional round, if we get to the divisional round, let the chips fall where they may. So, guys, we'll see you guys next week. For Smitty, Moan, Notion, King, Trigger, and myself, fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. We out of here. God help these Philadelphia Eagles, man. Go Birds.